are in the Appalachian mountain, and we've seen everything here what we found at the
Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian Mountain.
If you're new to the project, a big warm welcome. If you're a tough old root, then welcome back. Today's video, me and my daughter Ivy are gonna hike our property. We are currently sitting on the top of our ridge at one of the highest points of our off-grid property, and it took us a long time to get here. This will be a point of view video of us hiking the property, and come along with us as we fight through briars and much worse to get here. I'm Josh, and this is our daughter Ivy.
I'm Celia, and this is our son Hamish.
Here on Steep in the Woods, we live completely off-grid on a 26-acre homestead nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains. You'll see no fancy stuff here. It's just making do with what you have and what you can figure out. This is a quick SketchUp of our off-grid property, housepot driveway spring. In this video, me and Ivy take off past the spring, go up right about through here, and then connect to the ridge and come back to the house. So this part is still unexplored, and there'll be another video on that in the future. Always remember to take your safety seriously when you live this far out, especially with a child in tow. So the first step of our journey is heading from the house up past the spring. From there, the path is unknown. We don't actually know. Ivy's got her backpack and her walking stick. I've got my shotgun, my GoPro bag, and a machete. And here we go, up in the mountains. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. You already tired?
No, my just legs are tired.
We haven't even made it to the spring yet.
Yep, but I'm still gonna walk.
We are still gonna walk. All right. The hike to the spring is a fairly short one. It is kind of difficult, as you saw from Ivy. She didn't appear to like that super large amounts. But either way, hey, this is the last known landmark of our property. From here, we go up to places unseen. So right here, it looks like the road forks. There is the road going that way, and then another one going up that way.
And then another one going down there.
Going down there. I think we're gonna stay on this plane. Maybe we'll try to traverse the property at this level and then come back on the ridge. It's just so big. We haven't even went anywhere yet. This is kind of interesting. This is a sumac, and I mean they're useful. They're, you know, you can make a like a lemonade type thing out of it. But it's laying here, been broke off by something. I would imagine it's probably a bear. But I like sumac. I wouldn't mind having some more of it around the house. It is interesting that it's this far up the mountain though. But, I mean, high in vitamin C, you can make a lemonade drink out of it, and it's pink. I mean, this is a valuable plant here. But something has pulled it up or knocked it over.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a nice road, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, this one's easy. Look, there's no briars to smack down.
Yeah, I don't remember. My walking stick was a spider web.
Well, smack it with your stick. That's what you got your stick for. Yeah.
Can't get me, spider web.
Something like this is a spot that I would like for a house. Kind of in a gully here, put the house right over there and have all this. I want to leave it natural, our next house. I don't want to bulldoze too much. It'd be a good spot.
Yeah. All our people could come here and we could put all our sheddies here.
We can put all those little buildings and stuff.
Like for my mama, my papa, my brother, me, and all the other people.
Yeah, we could even have subscribers. Our people that watch our TV show, they could come to the Airbnb and help us out. And
yeah, they could help me play. Like Grandma could help me make a. Whoa! Look at that spider web.
It's a big one.
No, it's a small one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one is small. What we're looking at here is a logging road. As I said in my little tabletop drawing, we have untold amounts of logging roads. We could turn this into a darn... What?
Fire is in my way.
That's right.
I can't do this. They're too tough.
They are tough. We could have so the plan is to do an Airbnb, to do like 40 of them all over our property and use these logging roads for access. Plan B is just to make an ATV park. Most of this hike will be on logging roads. So that'd make one heck of an ATV park.
Whoa, a red leaf. Mama would love a red leaf. I'm taking it.
Stick it in your pocket.
I only put my bag in my pocket.
Okay.
This. Mama would really love these.
All right.
Just perfect.
Put it back in your backpack. All right. You bringing her souvenirs of our epic hike. Oh, look at that fruit. Pick it up. Let me see that thing.
Whoa.
Wow.
I think we need this root.
This is heavy. You want to put that in your backpack?
Yeah, let's use it.
All right, turn around. I'll do it. Or you got it?
Yeah.
All right. This is beautiful. You can see those trees right there with the giant leaves. Those are called wahoos.
Wahoos?
That's what they're called.
Yeah.
I mean, those leaves are giant. Here's a little baby one, and you can see, I mean, that's a tiny leaf in comparison to a full-size tree. Also, look at the sides of that beech there.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? And all of this over there and down here, this is a road.
Yep.
All we need is an excavator, and we could make this completely accessible.
Yeah.
So that is rock number 1, and it is cool. I think we may have some better rocks though. If there's one thing Steep in the Woods has now, it is rocks. So let's go check out some other rocks and anything else that happens to be interesting on our off-grid mountaintop property. Yeah. Also, caveat here, this is a GoPro 9, right? New, really fancy, super new. I can see myself slightly to the left, so if I look slightly to the left, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be looking at you guys. You're doing very good. You're doing good looking for snakes and bears and lions. Another short little deal here. We are big proponents of permethrin. You know, it's a military type bug protection, and all of our clothes have them. Otherwise, this would be risky business.
Oh, nuts.
You like those nuts?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take them with me.
All right, you want me to stick them in my pocket?
I can put them in my bag.
Well, we're trying to do some hiking, girlie.
Wait, Papa, don't leave without me.
All right, I'm hanging out. See, I think everything here is beautiful. I like the old trees. I like the leaves and the rocks and the moss, and the cool plants.
I can see everything too. It's very perfect now. I can see anything.
I like it. And we got so much. We haven't even went anywhere yet. All right, grab your walking stick and let's go a little farther.
Wait, Papa, you can't leave me.
All right, you're coming too. So pretty. I don't know, girl. There might be a spring here. Look at all this wetness. And that hole right there, that's a crawdad hole.
Crawdad hole?
Yep, inside there's a crawdad. Isn't it weird we have crawdads on the side of the mountain?
Yeah.
Like, we're nowhere near any creeks, but there's a crawdad right under my foot.
Right
That's
under your
crazy. There's some beautiful views out there. You just had to cut down a few trees to get them. But you can see all the way over to the other mountain. And that's one of the crazy things about living here is nobody lives on the mountain. I've never experienced that before. You know, we were born in the Appalachian Mountains. We are continuing to live there now. But where we were born, people moved or lived all over the mountains. That's where the rich folks went. Out here, there's not a single, we're weirdos for living on a mountain.
Whoa! Look what I found up here.
I don't know if I can get that far.
Just try harder.
Oh, yeah. I think it's bear poop.
Ew. I'm not gonna touch this.
No, we don't want no bear poop. What's it doing? I'm falling down. What's it doing there?
I think a bear was pooping because it had to lose the potty, maybe.
Well, it did, but why would he poop on top of this pile of dirt?
Whoa, look at that! A salamander!
Oh, it is. Hold on. See if I can catch it.
Whoa, it's cool.
Be easy with it.
Mm.
It is cool.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. We're not mean people. We'll go back down.
Good job, girlie. Yep, that's the first wildlife we've seen. He just fell over. Oh, look, right beside him, there's a frog.
Whoa.
Right there. Salamander and a frog. You know, I'd have never seen that frog.
Yeah, could we get it?
Well, you can touch it if you want to.
But it could hop away.
It definitely will. Well, I'd like to see it hop.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Hop, 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 hop. hop, woo! Woo! That's not a blueberry, but man, that's cool. I think I'm gonna grab one of these. Grab a couple. I'm just curious. When we get back to the house, we'll see if we can figure out what this is. By no means eat anything that you find in the woods, but I mean, it's a berry and it looks good. So what you see behind me is what the road looks like, right? At least this particular one. We've had roads that look a whole lot better. But for the next little bit, I'm gonna be using a machete and just whacking through this, and I'll see you guys on the other side. What you think, girlie?
You look so beautiful.
I look so beautiful?
Yeah, but you better smile.
Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, looking good, looking good. You too.
Smile.
For the love of God. There we go. Made it out of that mess of stuff. Okay, somebody's screaming back. You, if I can fit, you can fit, man. I don't want to hear any lip. God almighty, this kid's tiny. Complaining that, oh, mess in my hair. Shoot, I'm gonna have to clean out my hair, I guess.
Here we are in the Appalachian Mountain, and we've seen everything here what we found at the
Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian Mountain.
This girl was born and raised along with myself and my wife. Appalachian Mountains, Appalachian nature, Appalachian know-how. That's what you find here, Steve in the Woods.
And here we are.
We are at the ridge.
Bridge.
Ridge.
Ridge.
Yep. So we have pretty much made it to the ridge. I have no landmarks as to what portion of the ridge. I'm 90% sure we're still on our own property. But yeah, we've walked a whole lot. This girl has done freaking amazing. I don't know any adults other than our neighbor who would walk this with us. No family members, nobody. This is dangerous stuff, man. This is wild territory. It's covered in briars. I mean, we're having to hack our way through most of it, but I think we've finally gotten to the ridge. And at this point, we just follow it back down and hopefully get home before supper. We're all proud. Proud to be in the Appalachian Mountains on 26 acres in coal country. So that one's pretty big. Boy, that's a big old locust tree there. This tree right here will last forever. It is black locust and it is beautiful. What's up, tree? Here we are on the ridge, man. This right here is wood sorrel. And then this guy right here is trillium. And a bunch of other random plants, but I mean, this isn't necessarily woods, this is a pharmacy. I haven't seen any ginseng yet, but we've really been sticking to the roads. I would be very surprised if ginseng was growing in the middle of an old logging road. Somewhere like this, where we're hiking now, is going to be a better place to find it. But like I say, I'm not holding my breath. I wouldn't mind finding a little bit though. All right, now we're starting to head back towards the house on the ridge.
Yep.
Look at all these trees that have fallen over. We've had some serious windstorms lately, and I guess this is collateral damage. Although if you look at the top, at the you know, the quality of the dirt here, look at how many dang rocks we have. I said we had 1 million rocks. Look at this. This is all rock. But because you can see it like this means that it wasn't recent. This has been rained on multiple times to get to this point. But yeah, hey, the ridge. It's freaking flat, man. Wow, this would be a beautiful spot for a house.
Wow.
I mean, it's right on the property line, which is something I don't think that we'll end up doing. But let's go look. There's grass here. Hey, look at the size of this log. I mean, this dude's big. And look at this little clearing. Isn't this beautiful, girl?
How could this place be?
And look, there's a stump from logging. I mean, they logged all the way up to the top. What in the world? Yeah, that log, there was a man here, and he cut that down and sold the tree. That's a long way to drag a tree. So we have made it to the ridge, right? This is just a small portion of ridge. I would say we have multiple thousands of feet of ridge. And I was finding something everywhere. But either way, check it out, man. Hey, this is actually flat. We got some grass, we got a clearing, we got some really cool features, and surprisingly, this was logged. I mean, the top of the ridge, I understand that's normal, but hold on. I'll get to it in a second, man. So whether or not that we see it, there are logging roads all the way to the ridge. All we got to do is clear them out and we can gain access to so much room and so many Airbnbs. I mean, that is the deal. I want to build a ton of little weird houses and rent them / just own them. If no one rents the weirdest one, I don't care. It's mine. That in itself is enough to do it. To do the thing. That blew over. What you think of that big stump there?
Yeah, maybe it was a really big windstorm. Must have come through here.
It was. You can tell because the roots are all pulled up. That was not from people. That was from Thor.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Thor is cutting down trees for us.
He's knocking them down, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's a nice Thor.
He hit it with his hammer, didn't he?
Yeah. He's good Thor. I like him.
Me too. Let's see. Oh, right here we got a cliff. I mean, there's the ground, and then way down there, we're on a cliff, girl. It also looks like that boulder is being held up by. That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll have to be very careful around that rock, girlie.
Yeah.
All right. I know most people won't get it, but this is a GoPro on wide angle. So you're seeing way more. I mean, the rock's way bigger than it looks. And there's that one. Look at this one. This one's the size of my truck or bigger. Look at that, man. That's wild. That rock could literally take 20 turns to go all the way down the darn mountain. It will stop by the trees. I'm not concerned about this rock coming and squishing my house. But that is a big darn rock. Like a little cave back there. Hey, y'all are about to see a Wahoo Leaf, man. Here we go. You ready, Ivan? You gonna show them? It's crazy.
This is a big leaf, and it growed and growed.
Kind of pick it up some and like lift it so people can see it better. Whoa, look at that leaf. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's so cool. One of the many structures I would like to build, which the list continually grows, is I want to do a roof out of dang Wahoo leaves, right? There's got to be a way to preserve them, dip them in something, maybe not necessarily lacquer, but have a little bushcraft shelter made out of Wahoo leaves. That would be great.
Yeah.
We got another cool rock, but I want to take a second and say something on purpose here. I'm thinking about introducing not only reviews and prepping. Prepping is going to be part of our channel because it's part of our lives. It should be part of yours too, right? I mean, we've all woke up, right? You get it now. But either way, so not only prepping, but like bushcraft and survival stuff. I want to add that into the channel at some point, find a good spot to set that up and to actually have like a bushcraft survival area. And one of these rocks may be the perfect spot. Now, speaking of rocks, let's go look at one more. I mean, I don't even know how something like this got here. I guess it didn't get here, it just always was. This thing is huge.
Oh. Whoa, and
This thing huge.
huge is our house.
It's an interesting divot in it. I guess that was where a harder rock got washed out or something. But this is a giant dang rock.
I can't.
Oh, that's one of our property markers. We know we're on the right spot. Look at the size of that tree, girly. Wow, that's a huge tree. That's the big papa tree right there. And there's another big one. Wow.
Whoa, this is the mama one.
Is that the mama one? It's another big tree right there. But this one right here takes the darn cake. I mean, that's my hand. I mean, that's a 250-year-old tree if it's a sapling. Like this right here is a large tree. I mean, I would say, wow, look at that tree. But that one back there, now that's one of the biggest trees I've ever seen. And you'll notice all these little things down here. These are all oak trees. So you can, yeah, these are all baby oaks. This right here is also a very special tree. This is a sassafras tree. You can tell, and I probably squished another one right there. But yeah, this is sassafras. This was North Carolina's biggest cash crop before tobacco. But oh yeah, here, smell that, girly.
Mmm.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
It is good stuff, and it's medicinal. I mean, they say that there's some poisonous things to it, but here, why don't you? I'm gonna stick this in my pocket, girl, so we can let Mama smell it.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. This right here, not what I got my hand on, but this is rattlesnake root. It's also an orchid. This is what the Native Americans, and this is snake bite medicine right here. It's not been tested because supposedly it's not prolific enough to harvest. But if things went south and I had no other choice, this would be I would use it. I would try this. I believe it would probably work. And that's pretty much it, man. I think we're here. I think our spring is just over this way. And I will say, after hiking it, I am 90% sure we did not see all of it. I don't think we went as far as we were supposed to get to our property line. But yep, barrels, man. We found barrels. We found civilization. I hear the generator. We made it, Ivy.
Whoa,
We made it.
yeah.
We survived the hike of the world. Everybody thought we was gonna die like halfway there, but by God, we did it. And look, barrels, man.
Yeah, we did it.
That's the spring. That's where our water comes from,
Yep.
which means we are home. We are finally home. We've been hiking for hours and we are finally home. And that is it. That is our off-grid property. It's really steep and it's really large. As I mentioned several times in the video, the idea is to clear out all these logging roads, not only for a large house of our own nestled on the side of the mountain, but also for multiple small dwellings that can be used as Airbnbs for interns or just to own. And always remember, if you liked what you saw, hit that button. If you're new to the project, hit that other button. You want to help support the project? There are many links below in the description. Until next time, here, Steve in the Woods.